And I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody's fired up and ready to go for today. All right, y'all, so this is my Tuesday show. Just kind of tuned in, you know, just giving you a glimpse of what's going on in my Tuesday. I got a delivery in the back. I got a delivery I'm going to get, and I'm keeping it on fire, just keeping it rolling. Today I got knocked down a little bit. Got a parking ticket. Yeah, it's right there, just sitting in the passenger seat like it's going somewhere. It ain't going nowhere. I wish it was, but it's all right. Just take it in stride. I'm taking it in stride. You know, when it first came, you know, sometimes you park in wrong areas and you get, you know, sometimes I move too fast, and I always have to remind myself, like Juvenile said on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you gotta watch where you park. He didn't say that, he said something else. He was dealing with drugs. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are when the police, the force really comes out and they really guard the streets and they turn up the tickets, from what I've noticed. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe not Thursdays so much anymore, but Tuesdays definitely, they definitely are out there pushing out those tickets a little more heavier than usual. So I have to watch that, and I forgot about that. I parked in the red zone and came out with a ticket. You know, I had to take it in stride. When I first saw that ticket, I was like, over here trying to build up my confidence, keep my mind right, and here's this ticket just staring at me. So it's like, okay, roll with the punches. Are you gonna let this take your day down? Sometimes I've letting tickets take my day down, and sometimes when you drive in the city, you get a lot of tickets, or you can get a lot of tickets if you're not careful, and if you don't have a commercial license to park in certain places. And I'm still looking into getting a commercial license, even if it's even worth it as a Dasher and Instacart delivery guy. So I'm hoping, I'm looking at it, I'm seeing, you know, once I get all my other ducks in a row, or like my registration, which is past due, I owe a couple of grand, working on that as well as I work. So if I can get those straight, and I can see about, what is this guy doing? What? If I could see how to get that straight and get that good, I'll be great. So, you know, motivational up, keep my drive, oh, look at dog, stray dog. Keep my motivation up and high. You know, I've been sipping on coffee, getting my energy up, and I'm so glad Costco has plastic straws again. You can say what you want about the president, but he made straws great again, and that's all I'll leave it at. So, keeping it pushing. Like I said, on my way to the delivery. Today was interesting already so far. I started off slow. I didn't pick up and take the biggest delivery I wanted. You know, I was like, I want to get the big cats first on Instacart. I was like, I want to get the big cats. You know, the first order again is going to be a big, heavy order. First order was $12. And first I wasn't going to take it, but I was like, you know what? Count the 48 seconds, and if no one else is taking this order, you take it. You know, you got to start the day off somewhere. Sometimes you got to be humble. You got to break it down and be appreciative of what you do get. And then sometimes the algorithm will throw you more. That's my guess and my take, that the algorithm will throw you more orders if you're receptive towards some of the smaller orders sometimes. So I took that order, and then I went back to Costco and they gave me another order. So I was like, okay. And then I got a catering order. So I'm like, great. So now I'm on my way to put a catering order, taking care of that. And I'm just, you know, building up optimism. It's like when that ticket comes, my mindset now is like, you know what, pay that thing immediately. I want it out of my life as soon as possible, because I will forget about it and it will build up and it will be worth way much more than it is right now if I don't take care of it as soon as possible. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pay that ticket when I get a chance. Give me a couple of days, I will pay that ticket off and I'll be fine. And I'll bounce back. You know, you could lose $100 if you're working consistently. It doesn't hurt as bad. It hurts, but it doesn't hurt as bad. You can take it in stride. Find a way to be more confident and be more positive when things like this happen to me. You know, does it hurt? Yeah, a little bit. You know, your pride. It's a little embarrassing. I got a ticket and then I gotta pay this fee. But I spent more money on frivolous, stupid stuff than this ticket is worth. So I'm not gonna let it hunt me. That's my confidence roll this week. And I said, you know what? I gotta boost my confidence, so this is a good test. It's always, when you really want something, tests will come in your way and they will test you. You saying you gangster is gonna test your gangster. I'm not gangster, but I'm saying this is a test, and this is what I will do. What can I do to pass this test? How can I build upon this knockdown or this side swipe that hit me and I didn't even see it coming? Should have saw it coming because I parked in the red zone, but I didn't see it coming. I even saw the ticket guy drive away, and I was like, uh-oh, they got somebody. I could tell. And sure enough, when I look through the window, you get that keen bird's eye view when you do this job. You can look through your car window and you can see if you got a ticket somewhere. And I looked through my window and I definitely saw a ticket right on the front window shield. And I was like, oh, it got me. They got me. They got me, partner. They got me. So hanging in there. Like I said, I'm gonna regurgitate that information to myself over and over again. Because sometimes, like I said, you gotta recite stuff. You gotta keep it going, and that's a prayer working right there. Just, you know, I'll be fine. I can deal with it. It's a ticket. I will pay the fare. I will keep going. I will get stronger. I will make more money, and I will pay these bills off. And I will keep working on my projects, on my creative projects. And I got a good dose of I got a good project. I got a good new project stirring up. Didn't even think I'd be eligible for it, and I found a way to be eligible, and now I am seeking out that project, and it could be a big one. But I'm glad I'm jumping in the game when I am, because it's becoming real popular, and if I could pop on it and jump on it real fast, I might have something there. So, not fingers crossed, prayers up. Prayers up. Keeping that hope strong, keeping that continence up, keeping that motivation up, keeping my good shield of strength just up. You'd be surprised what you can do in your mind with your strength. Like they say, when moms feel a little threat of danger around their kids, they get this amazing dose of power that they didn't normally have, and they could do some stuff that's unmeasurable. They can do things that are basically like, she's a witch. That's unrealistic. How did that even happen? How did she do that? That was interesting. Stuff like that. You will turn up. You will turn up. You will turn the mother out. Hammer. MC Hammer said it. You will turn things out. It will be a different you. You will be surprised in your own actions, in your own response. You will be like, how am I doing this? How am I moving like this, making these things happen? That's a motivational move right there. You didn't even see it coming. You put something inside yourself. You pulled onto something that was greater than what you are, and you made that happen. And it happened. I wouldn't even give myself glory like that. It happened by way of, and I'm appreciative of how that happened, and then it happened to me. Thankful. But that's not the end. I gotta keep going, keep my shovel in my hand, keep digging, keep pulling. I don't like the word hustle, so I'm not saying that. Keep moving. I'll say grinding maybe. I don't like hustling because the way I've learned and was taught about what hustle means, it just don't have a good beginning. But I will keep grinding, I will keep moving. So that's my take, y'all. Anyway, hope you guys have a good one. Stay motivated. This is Tuesday. We keeping it going on Tuesday, and we're not stopping. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. IJN. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Peace.